Line M is shown in the xy plane. Line P, not shown, is perpendicular to line M. Which of the following could be the equation of line P? First, we need to find the slope of line M. M, or slope, denoted by M, is the change in y over the change in x between 2 points. So if we find our 2 points here, 0, 1, and 2, 0, then the change in y is -1, since we go down 1, and the change in x is +2, because we go right 2 units. So change in y is -1, and change in x is 2, so we have a slope of -1/2. But we need to find a slope that is perpendicular to this line. And to do that, we take the opposite reciprocal. And opposite basically means opposite sign. So a negative becomes a positive, and a positive becomes a negative. Reciprocal can be approached in a couple ways. First, we can think of it as taking a number, like 5, and taking 1 over that number. So 5 becomes 1 over 5. 11 becomes 1 over 11. Another way to take reciprocal is if you think about it as a fraction, then you basically flip it so that the denominator becomes the numerator and the numerator becomes the denominator. So 3/4 becomes 4 over 3. 3 over 1 becomes 1 over 3. So what's the opposite reciprocal of -1 over 2? If we take the opposite of negative, that becomes a positive. And if we flip it, then 1 over 2 becomes 2 over 1. So the perpendicular slope is just 2. And since all these answer choices are in the format y equals mx plus b, then we can simply just look at this number right in front of the x and find a slope that matches 2. So our answer is C. For the next problem, you can pause the video here and try it out yourself. We basically have a line, and we're the same format. We're looking for the equation that is perpendicular to it. So first, we find 2 points that are clearly marked. Here we have 0, -2, and over here we have 4, 1. And to find the slope, we take the change in y over the change in x. So from the first point, the change in y would be 1, 2, 3, +3. And the change in x would be 1, 2, 3, 4, +4. So the slope is 3 over 4. To take the opposite reciprocal, since this is positive, it becomes a negative. And to take the reciprocal, we flip the fraction. So it becomes -4 over 3. So that's the new slope we're looking for, basically. And over here, these are our slopes. Which one has -4 over 3? It's B. So B is our answer.